and I'm happy to be reading another short story to celebrate this beautiful festive season. The name of the story is Babuschka, and it's a Russian Christmas story. It was the night the dear Christ child came to Bethlehem. In a country far away from him, an old woman named Babuschka sat in her snug little house by her warm fire. The wind was drifting the snow outside and howling down the chimney, but it only made Babuschka's fire burn more brightly. "How glad I am that I may stay indoors," said Babuschka, holding her hands out to the bright blaze. But suddenly she heard a loud rap at her door. She opened it, and a candle shone on 3 old men standing outside in the snow. Their beards were as white as the snow, and so long that they reached the ground. Their eyes shone kindly in the light of Babuschka's candle, and their arms were full of precious things, boxes of jewels and sweet-smelling oils and ointments. "We have traveled far, Babuschka," said they, "and we stopped to tell you of the baby prince born this night in Bethlehem. He comes to rule the world and teach all men to be loving and true. We carry him gifts. Come with us, Babuschka." But Babuschka looked at the driving snow and then inside at her cozy room and the crackling fire. "Oh no, it's too late for me to go with you, good sirs," she said. "The weather's too cold." She went inside again and shut the door, and the old men journeyed on to Bethlehem without her. But as Babuschka sat in her fire, rocking, she began to think about the little Christ child, for she loves all babies. "Oh, tomorrow I will go find him," she said. "Tomorrow, when it is light, and I will carry him some toys." So, when it was morning, Babuschka put on her long cloak and took her staff and filled a basket with the pretty things a baby would like: gold balls and wooden toys and strings of silver cobwebs, and she set out to find the Christ child. But oh, Babuschka had forgotten to ask the 3 old men the road to Bethlehem, and they had traveled so far through the night that she could not overtake them. Up and down the roads she hurried through woods and fields and towns, saying to whomever she met, "I go to find the Christ child. Where does he lie? I bring some pretty toys for his little sake." But no one could tell her the way to go, and they all said, "Farther on, Babuschka, farther on." So she traveled on and on and on for years and years, but she never found the little Christ child. They say that old Babuschka is traveling still, looking for him, when it comes Christmas Eve and the children are lying fast asleep. Babuschka comes softly through the snowy fields and towns, wrapped in her long cloak and carrying her basket on her arm. With her staff she raps gently at the doors and goes inside and holds her candle close to the little children's faces. "Is he here?" she asks. "Is the little Christ child here?" And then she turns sorrowfully away again, crying, "Farther on, farther on." But before she leaves, she takes a toy from her basket and lays it beside the pillow for a Christmas gift. "For his sake," she says. And then she hurries on through the years and forever in search of the little Christ child. The end. Well, she lost an opportunity, but she's tried very much to find the Christ child, and at least she leaves a little gift wherever she goes, which is very, very sweet. So I hope you like this story, and we'll be back soon again. And until then, be safe, be well, and be happy, and hope to see you soon again. Bye.